Dad, why do we call our dog Pickles? Shut up and keep looking for the World Cup. Have they postponed the Chinese New Year as well? Oh, we'll have a letter from the sergeant's desk instead. Good evening, everybody. Hope you're all well. Oh, the weather. Well, it was too good to last, wasn't it? And my friend... Excuse me, what do you want? Yeah, listen, wait a minute. My mate here wants to have a word with you. But the weather situation is not great. And as a result, I've not really felt like doing this today. But I perked up this afternoon because my friend Sue rang me from Cornwall and cheered me up. And apparently it was like winter down there as well. Anyway, I don't think I've ever introduced Monster. He's got... Monster. That's all he can say is monster. Ah! You are a cheeky one. Are you going to be my friend? Yeah. Okay. And you want to be part of the podcast here? Oh, yeah. Okay. Grandchildren like this one. And are you going to watch for the rest of it? All right, I'll do that. Bye-bye. Right, let's crack on. And wanted to tell a few young people involved in cartoons and pictures this week. And the first one is enterprising young man. Well, he's been honest to his father. Yeah, won't be impressed when the summer comes. He's got nothing to cut the grass with. I have to say, this young man is going places. I take my hat off to him. I love that. These are two young scouts or cubs, and I don't think they will have earned many badges, but it's a day they won't forget. I took my friend Natalie up to Buxton to watch the stage version of Oliver, and it's one of her favourite films. So I'm going to give you a little trailer of it. You all know it very, very well, and I think we'll have a little. We can have a sing song together. I love that song, but you know the story of who sung that song. And young Mark Lester didn't sing any of the songs. It's sort of sad, really, but never mind. Oliver.
Please, sir, I want some more.
More? The word for Oliver is more. More honors.
You got a bigger pocket, or two.
More Academy Awards. The Best Picture of the Year. Winner of 6 Academy Awards. O for Oscar. O for Oliver. The prize-winning stage hit, Transformed, into the Best Picture of the Year. Highlighting a name that spells rich laughter.
These sausages are mouldy!
Shut up and drink your gin!
Here is the Fagin of wile and wicked fun.
I'm reviewing the situation. Can a fella be a villain all his life?
Bill Sykes, the thieving bully.
Have you ever heard the sound the chicken makes when they're ringing off its nest? Can't say I've ever had them. They squawk, Fagin. They squawk.
Brooks, that round bounder, Mr. Bumble.
Ain't you trembling when I speak, Oliver?
No, I'm not.
And as the brave, terrified, loving Nancy, a smashing new personality.
You'll have to kill me before I let you lay a hand on that boy.
Don't you tell me, just don't you tell me. You keep out of this!
Betray his trust. Though people say I must.
Here is the sound, the spectacle, the style, the exuberant life, the lusty excitement of the one and only Oliver.
If you go on the way you started, you will be the greatest man of all time.
Oliver, the boy who dared to ask for more. And one of the lovable, laughable characters of all time, the artful Dodger.
He's gonna be a right little Bill Sykes.
Oliver, Best Picture of the Year. With 14 marvelous, memorable songs. Here are just a few.
I'd risk everything for one kiss. Everything, yes, I'd do anything, anything for you. If you don't mind having to go without things, it's a fine life. It's a fine.
Don't be gone, I'll be back soon. Give me one long last look, pleasure. Remember our old tune. Be back soon. Come here now, and now. Come here now, what's the family? Thank you, so long. It's here, coming along. So long, but up to this, the right to wait and wait.
Here's a picture for you. You've got, I will say, 30 seconds to count how many of these chocolate bars that you remember. Are you ready? On your marks, get set, go. This is a very strange scene from a studio. It's from an American news studio. And the question is, what is the story behind the headline behind them? Is it A, somebody stabbed somebody over a cheeseburger? Somebody stabbed somebody with a cheeseburger? C, somebody stabbed a cheeseburger? D, a cheeseburger stabbed somebody? Or E, a cheeseburger stabbed another cheeseburger? The mind boggles. Oh, what do they say? Justice is sweet, saith the Lord. Oh, I love it. Two hooligans here and attempting to throw a stone through a window. It's not hard, is it? Yeah. This is as hard as it gets. A friend of mine was telling me that he bought a mood ring for his wife. It was a big green ring. Well, it was a big ring like this, which glowed green when she was in a good mood. The only thing is,
it leaves a big red mark in the middle of his forehead when she's in a bad mood. I've suggested he buys her a diamond next time. Well, there's one thing all this rain's doing. It's enough making the pitches nice and green. And somebody picked up on the fact that my the opening sequence where the drone flies into the flat, the pitch is completely brown and bare. Of course, they're thinking, oh, well, shouldn't we upgrade that? Well, I did point out the fact that there is a ban on drones, apparently imposed by the club. So I'm waiting for it to go back to the executive committee. And once they give me permission, I will be buying a drone and I will give them as many green field shots as they need. So I shall wait and see. Green field. Quiz for you. We've done airplanes. We've done tennis players, bowlers. This is sporting trophies. Sporting trophies. I've got 6 for you. All right. So stick it in your cup and smoke it. How many of these do you recognize? How did you think you got on? Not easy, One of my neighbours has been accused by his wife of being immature. So he's banned her from his cardboard castle. I've got a word puzzle solution for you. From yesterday, or the day before. Or even the day before that. 64S on a C. That's 64 squares on a chessboard. 14p in an S. 14p in a stone. 14 pounds in a stone. And 76TL, the big parade. 76 trombones lead the big parade. 76 TL, the BP it was, sorry. And then it's 76 trombones lead the big parade. Well done for everybody who got those right. Got some new ones for you. WF at 32 DF. WF at 32 DF. Whiskey Foxtrot at 32 Delta Foxtrot. 27B Bravo in the NT, in the November Tango. Okay. And 12P on a J. See you get on. Well done, everybody. Story. Early in her career, an old colleague of mine was instructed to stand guard at a flat where some people had been arrested for drugs. Basically, they didn't want any of their compadres coming to the house before they had a chance to do a full search of the premises. So she was given the key for the flat, said, make yourself comfortable, we'll be back in a bit. And she was absolutely knackered, so she got into the front room, sat herself in a comfy chair, and promptly went to sleep. Now, she thought she had the only key. No, they had another key. So in come half the tactical aid group for a search, plus the CID. And she wakes up at the start in a room full of people. So she thinks, oh my God, So I said, I'll be off now. So she stands up and starts to step away from the chair where she's been sitting. I said, well, hang on a minute. We've searched this room, but you better take your bag with you. What bag? That bag by the chair. That's not my bag. Oh, we thought it was your bag. No. So they then checked the bag. It's the bag that's full of drugs. Oh, dear. We're so efficient. What an efficient organisation we are. Yeah, so it all happened. It all worked out well in the end. Pumpkins popped in. All wet, aren't you? You're hoping to get some... Oh, it's all wet. You wanted some treats. I've got a couple of videos. One's a one. I love one-liners. Here's a quick one-liner for you, for the benefit of our friend from Liverpool.
There's been a fire at Tesco's. Has there? No, Tesco's.
Got a quick clip from a Manchester City supporter's house. Lady of the house listening to some music. She's not keen. She's not keen.
When you walk through a storm.
Just got a little clip. What I've been doing, my grandfather had a movie camera back in the late 20s, early 30s. And he used to take footage of the family and of their holidays. And I've managed to go from 9mm film, not 8, but 9mm. And I had it put onto VHS back in about 1995. And then, of course, I've had it moved from VHS to digital about 2 years ago. And now I've been able to chop it up and edit it. And here's a few choice moments. And I think there's some nice moments. And I've got a bit more work to do on it. But there's a little taster of the footage. I would have thought early 30s. And in fact, you won't see it, but there's actually some footage of the Mauritania, a very famous liner, and that's on the footage. But I won't show that bit. This is sort of family-oriented stuff. Okay, peeps, that's it for tonight. Hope you've enjoyed it. I've been posting this out to various people, but I have my my 50 friends who I think I've reached the limit of the people who are going to watch this. So I've got my target audience, and it's not a very big target. But do share it if you think it's nice. Do share it with people. You know how to do that. Share or subscribe or like it or do something. No. Look after yourselves. Look after each other. Hey, and don't forget, listen to what the pig says.
That's all, folks.